die, Batman. Look at me. Who are you? We have no idea.
You know you're better than me.
Lost for words. Expected more. I'm hurt.
Alright, yeah, so today's a quick little chest day. First chest day that I've done in literally like a week. Here's the pump after the workout, which I'll show you everything that I did. But let's get straight into it. Here we go with 135. I normally always stretch before I do anything, chest for anything. Before I do anything, I always stretch. So I did do that before I started benching. But yeah, so this is 135, and I always do 135 just as a warm up. I don't really count the reps that I do. I just keep doing it until it feels good, and then I go straight to 225. Right after that, slapped on 225, and I did 2 sets of 8. Now normally I would do 2 sets of 10, but since it was my first day back in the gym, it's been a little minute, I can only go to 8. Yeah, 2 sets of 8. And then I just kept going up because normally when I go down, normally I always go down. But this time, you know, I'm feeling, even though it's been a minute, I still feel stronger. And so I decided to go up. All right, and this is me doing 235 for 5 reps. Now, in this video, you can see it clearly how my wrists are when I bench. I just bench like that, okay? It gives me extra strength, and I know a lot of things that I do in my form is wrong, but the reason why I bench like that is because now that I'm benching heavier, I feel like when I got my arms like that, it's no way that it's gonna like fall on top of me, right? I know that sounds stupid, but I really need to get some wrist wraps or some stuff like that. This right here is me doing 275 for 2, ego lifting, and then I think I even went up to 295, and I did that. Yeah, here goes right here. So this is 295 ego lift. Apparently when your butt leaves off the bench, it doesn't count, but I don't give a damn. I'm still gonna count it. It went up. Yeah. So now we're moving on to dumbbells. 80s for me is kind of like the same as doing 135. Like it feels to me like that's the equivalent. And so 80s I kind of just do to kind of just get a little feel for it. And then I do 100-pound dumbbells for 2 sets of 8 to 10, and then I drop down to 90s and I finish it out with that. So I only do 3 sets because I don't really count the 80s. All I do is I do 100s, 2 sets of 10, and then 90s, 1 set of 10, and I'll be done. Today the 100s went up pretty easily. Honestly, for the past few chest days, every time I do dumbbells, they always go up like super easy. And I remember before when I was struggling just to do at least 6, and now I'm cranking out 10 like nothing, and honestly don't even need a rest to, you know, immediately start the next 10. So it feels really nice. I'm pretty sure by the time I do my next chest day, I won't even have to drop down to 90s. But yeah. So right here on the chest flies, I decided to change it up and go way lighter than normal because after doing the dumbbells and the bench, the barbell bench, like it really took a lot out of me. I'm trying to compete. I'm trying to just do the same things I was doing like the week prior. I would just go heavy on all of it, but since you know it's been a little minute, a few days I've been away, came back, I can't really. I gotta work back up to it. So I went very light on this, but I made sure that I squeezed at the top of my chest so I can still get that, that mind and muscle connection. But yeah, I kind of went light on this so I can save my stamina and save energy for the other workouts that I still wanted to do. On this machine right here, it had made me so mad because I normally do 2 plates like it's nothing. I'm talking about nothing. But today, like watching it back right now, I don't even think I even did it for like a 7. And so it kind of really made me a little bit upset. But patience. So I dropped down to, instead of 2 plates, I did like a plate and a 25. And then I think I had left. I just could not do it. Like on this machine right here, I just could not, like it just wasn't working. So I had left and I think I did dips right after. Around this part of the workout, my arms were pretty tired and it was the last thing I did. I was already ready to go. And plus I had to get back to work because I went to the gym on my break. But yeah, the dips I was trying to work out triceps and chest at the same time, and I didn't want to do cables, and so I just did dips instead, so I can, get it all over with and leave. And until next time, peace.